Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying 2 slices of cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. We have the Salted Caramel Cheesecake, and we have the Dulce De Leche's Caramel Cheesecake. So both of these have caramel. So the reason I paired them together was because I wanted to see which one was the best tasting caramel. You know, if you go into the Cheesecake Factory for caramel cheesecake, which is now, they do have a caramel apple, but that is not available at the time of this video. So
we couldn't get it.
That might be something that comes out later. And I'm sure they have. I know they have other ones with caramel. We've had other ones with caramel, but I just thought these would be fun to compare. So these were $9.95 each. You can order online. You go and place your order and then pick it up. It's really easy. Of course, if you want to eat inside, you can, you know, you do it the way you want to do it. But it's $9.95 a slice. That is in Kentucky. So the Dulce De Leches, we're going to try that one first. Dulce De Leche's Caramel Cheesecake. It is a caramel cheesecake topped with caramel mousse and almond brickle on a vanilla crust. Okay. And it looks like the fluff on top, there's almonds sprinkled in that.
Definitely a whipped cream.
Where did you take your bite?
I ate a little bit of whipped cream.
Oh, because I'm like...
I just ate some of the whipped cream with the nuts in it.
Oh, okay.
I don't think those are almonds. Might be. No, they're almonds.
We get some of that fluff too.
I'll tell you what, we've tried a bunch of cheesecakes. This one is probably the cheesecakiest texture. Because most of their cheesecakes, they put something else in there. Like a layer of cake, a layer of mousse, a layer of something else. This one is all cheesecake texture from top to bottom.
No, I agree.
Which is not bad. I mean, I love cheesecake. But it is, if you don't necessarily love the cheesecake texture and you like to break it up with a little bit of something else, this one doesn't really break it up.
What do you think of the flavor?
It's good, but I'm interested to try the other one before I say much. I just don't get a lot of flavor from it.
Really?
Not caramel flavor.
It is saying it's a vanilla crust. It tastes
like a cookie.
Yeah, but it reminds you of a traditional pie crust. That's what it tastes like. You know, when you buy just a pre-made pie crust, that's what it's a traditional pie crust. Where it has cheesecake on it, though, it's soft, but that's not a bad thing in this. It's not like getting a piece of wet bread. This is different. When you're eating cheesecake with it, it's a different experience. I do think it is like incredibly sweet.
Oh, it's very, very sweet.
Because some of them we've had, very few admittedly, but some of them we've had, they haven't been like over the top sweet. I think this is very, very sweet.
It's very sweet, very creamy, very cheesecakey. It doesn't taste really like the cream cheese necessarily, but it is that, for sure, that texture.
Yeah, I wouldn't say, if you don't like cheesecake, you do get a cheesecake flavor from this.
Yeah, it's just not as strong as like an original deal.
Exactly. I forgot to tell you the calories. I have to spoil it. This one is 1,390 calories.
Oh, well.
Okay, so the next one we're going to try is fewer calories.
Just eating it, I wouldn't, that doesn't necessarily make me want to go buy another one.
Really?
I just don't get a lot of caramel flavor from it. I mean, I get flavor, but it's just not this one looks like it would be much stronger.
It's not over the top caramel for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If I want caramel, I want caramel.
It is caramel, but it's not an in-your-face, like eating a Brock's square of caramel. It's not like that. This one is the Salted Caramel Cheesecake. It is caramel cheesecake and creamy caramel mousse on a blondie brownie, all topped with salted caramel. So it's caramel, caramel, caramel. It is only 1,240 calories though, so it's fewer calories.
I'm gonna try some of the back part of it. I notice this is one of the few that doesn't have anything on top. Like a dollop of cream or something. It would have been neat if they put a dollop of caramel flavored whipped like frosting or something.
What did you get? A few little crunchy pieces?
I do in the back. It's almost
Yeah, but I didn't take
it's
the
almost,
bite.
I know. I'm saying it's almost like cookie. Maybe some of that's also
Oh, good.
in some of the other ones.
I literally just took the whole bite.
Now you left a little bitty piece there. I don't know what I mean. I like the caramel flavor is definitely stronger.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a bite of just the bottom part.
That back part had some cinnamon in it. I did not get that in the front when I took a bite. But it must be in those cookie pieces or whatever they put on the...
Some crunchy.
Yeah, whatever they put on the edge here. Whatever, it has cinnamon in it. So, I really do get the cinnamon flavor. There's nothing wrong with that. But I would rather have it without the cinnamon flavor. Because
It's almost like they're nuts or something.
I know, I'm getting some crunchy pieces in there.
Yeah, they'll be, they're nuts. They're not cookie. They're little nuts.
On the inside.
Yeah. Well, I think they're, because that bite I just took was in the bottom. Just this part. And they must be on that part because that's all I ate. And I got a bunch of crunchy almonds or peanuts or something.
Even though this one is slightly fewer calories, you definitely would not know that. It is a, it's thicker. Where this one is all cheesecake,
It's going over.
It's
going over.
Oh, is it gonna fall? Timber! There.
Yeah, maybe that caramel kind of did between.
It is the salted caramel is thicker. It's richer. It's very, very rich. It has a deep, sweet caramel flavor. Whereas the Dulce De Leches, it's just, the caramel's there, but it's much
lower.
lighter. Yes, it's a lighter, it feels lighter even though it's more calories.
Did you eat some of that? Did you say that was a blondie on the bottom?
Yes.
So it's like it is a very dense texture. A very dense cake. I actually like the texture of the Dulce De Leche better than I do the salted caramel because the crust is thin. But the caramel flavor is not as strong, so I don't know. For me, it's a debate between texture and flavor.
The Dulce De Leches has a more, like I said, a more traditional pie crust flavor even, and I do like that. But these cheesecakes, I don't eat like just the crust by itself normally, so. When you eat it all together, you don't notice that blondie really, how dense it is.
Right.
So I'm gonna pick, for my choice between the two, I'm gonna pick the salted caramel, but I'm gonna be eating it all together.
Yeah.
But truly, if I were to pick, I would like the salted caramel with the Dulce De Leche
I wish they put a little of that caramel on
base.
Yeah.
I would like it with that base.
Yeah. Just a layer of that caramel on top.
Yeah, if they would put the caramel on top of the Dulce De Leches, it would have been terrific. Yeah.
I would pick the salted caramel too, out of the two, just because the flavor is stronger.
Yeah, and we have devoured. we have like you can tell which one we really like because we're gonna take a lot of bites of it.
We were just figuring it out.
Yeah, we had to take bites.
You needed to make sure.
It was an experiment. That said, I do like the Dulce De Leches. There's nothing wrong with it. Honestly, there's probably been very, very few flavors from the Cheesecake Factory that I wouldn't get again. Most of them I would get again. This is one, I think it's delicious. If I went to a party and they were serving the Dulce De Leches, you better believe I'm going to get me a piece because it's really good. Yeah. But if I have a choice, I'm going to pick salted caramel.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah. So let us know, have you tried these? Some people are really adventurous and when they go in, they'll pick a new flavor every single time. And then you get people like me who order the same flavor for years and years and years. I had only, before starting these reviews, I had only reviewed, I had only ordered like 3 different flavors. So for me, this is so much fun.
Try them all out.
Yeah, we're gonna end up trying them all. Now, it may go to where there's weeks in between. There could be a month in between trying these and trying these. But I would like to eventually have all the flavors on the channel for sure. And just so you know, I know we've been reviewing these recently, but there's some older ones. So I've had some people request we try certain flavors that are already on the channel. So, for example, the Very Cherry Ghirardelli. I think there's like a banana cream or a coconut cream. Those, if you do a search for Tammy down the Cheesecake Factory, I actually have a playlist, and that playlist will show you every Cheesecake Factory review that we have done. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.